Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
No, I'm supposed to be neutral, but I really wanted Randomly Delicious to do a little bit better in the EOB Derby.
Well, why didn't you make him?
The fact that he stumbled out of the gate, though, is quite accurate.
No, that was something Heinz.
Oh, yeah, unhinged Heinz.
Unhinged Heinz. That's who stumbled out of the gate.
Uh-huh. Also accurate.
Hey, Jamie, before we get to this transfer portal story I know you're really excited to talk about, did you see that Texas Tech won 3 times against Mississippi State yesterday?
Oh, yeah?
So you won the most important one. You won the actual softball game. Technically, you won 4 times because you didn't have a dude with broccoli dancing in support of you. You also had a Tech fan apparently beat Mississippi State in a chugging contest.
Okay.
And in a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup eating contest. I don't know what the details are.
Sweet.
I just assume it was, surely if you're doing...
How many Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are you putting away in one of those contests?
Oh, man. See, that's what is it who can eat these 2 Reese's out of this pack faster? Or is it, hey, we have supplied you with 85 Reese's. Who can eat the most of them in 5 minutes? Go.
Gosh.
If I gave you 5 minutes, how many Reese's do you think you could eat?
I wouldn't do it. I'm so anti-food eating contests. I'm just not going to make myself sick to win. I just wouldn't do it. It would have to be something really, really great for me to, a prize that is,
I was like the food. I was like, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are pretty great.
Yeah, like a prize that is really, worth me making myself sick for a day.
You win a lifetime supply of free Reese's.
So 5 minutes...
No. He'd have to win his cabin in the woods that's completely paid for, that all he has to do is show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if you get 3, I don't know the hiking world, so excuse my verbiage here, 3 primetime free hikes where you get travel included a year of your choosing.
5 minutes. Surely I could do 4 a minute.
Man, peanut butter's pretty sticky, man.
Somewhere between 15 and 20, I think, in 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think I could.
You don't think so?
But I'm not a big Reese's guy, though.
Okay.
Well, there's the door. You can leave now.
I know. No, everyone,
No, he can't.
Yep, no, too late. Jeff told me.
Nobody listens to Jeff.
That shouldn't be a problem, though, because no one has to, if you get the variety pack, you don't have to worry about me, punching a hole through a wall to get to the Reese's first. You guys can have it, but I'll take the Kit Kats or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mini Snickers.
Sure.
Which is the best version of a Snickers. All right.
False. Ice cream Snickers.
Okay, Jeff wins.
Snickers with almond beats all of those.
Well, actually, have you tried never mind. I'm going to go on a tangent. Pecan Snickers also should be noted. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I don't think they're as good. Yeah.
But ice cream Snickers wins. Those are great. Carson Gordon, do you know the name?
I do, unfortunately.
Because Rob and I were throwing them at you yesterday.
Yes.
If you haven't heard, I just think that this is a really interesting story because you just had, rules changed where the ghost transfer of someone just kind of popping up on your campus and playing football or basketball or whatever for you. There's rules in place now that you lose your coach. He's suspended for half a season. So if you have the ghost transfer in football, your coach is automatically missing 6 games of the season.
It's just the dumbest rule ever. Why not just say you can't play him?
I don't know.
Why would that not just be the rule?
Well, and surely that's part of it, right? I guess I haven't confirmed that you also couldn't play him, but I think it's really just. So. I think they're saying that we're so worried about this being a problem now where you might not always need a scholarship because you can get taken care of for NIL. Do you remember when this was getting thrown out after the original breaking of the Brendan Sorsby story? And people were like, hey, is there a quarterback out there that's worth knowing Joey McGuire is going to coach sick? And the answer was, no, there's not a guy out there who's floating around. Carson Gordon is a different case because he is from UCLA. He was a 3-star dual threat in the class of 2024. He's leaving because Iamaleava is still the starter over there. His younger brother, Madden, is expected to be the backup. Plus, they were going to change him to wide receiver, switch him over position-wise. He also has been timed with a 4.28 40. That is humming.
Dude can go.
Also, out of Missouri City, Texas. Do you know that he was here on a visit in 2022?
I did not know that, Clint.
He was here on a recruiting visit not too long ago. He's expecting to do track and field. He's in the track and field portal, which is just open. It's open for 30 days. Just entered into that, but also is going to play football somewhere. If he wanted to ruffle some feathers, he would wind up here. I don't know if there's likely. I just saw that, and I just think it would be funny.
So
but what do you think of the situation?
The portal period is open for, I like how you said track and field. He's going to do track and field.
He's so talented.
So he's going to do track and field and football.
Yes.
Okay, so
he's doing all three.
All three. The portal period is open for track and field athletes. And so he could come here and then immediately be eligible to play football?
See, this is what I don't know. Because the old rules, if you had to sit out whatever that other sport was if you were on scholarship for track and field or baseball or something like that. But I don't know if there's a loophole. If you say, well, he's not actually on scholarship, he just joined the track and field program. You know, if there's just, it feels like we have workarounds in sports now that I don't ever see coming. So I'm not going to sit here and say absolutely not, he can't play if he were to join a program, or absolutely he could. You could find a loophole, but
it feels very loophole-ish. It feels a little bit shady. Obviously, I think he should be able to come and run track for the Red Raiders. It feels like he should have to redshirt a year in football.
Yeah, I agree. I think regardless of where he actually ends up going, that he should just. That should be easy cut and dry, but that's not what college sports are now.
That is the truth, Clint.
More Morning Drive coming up next. It's This Day in Sports History on the other side.
Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
It is 6:45, which means it's time for This Day in Sports History here on the Morning Drive. Here's Jeff McGuire.
1976 is where we will start. The only home run of Joe Niekro's 22-year career was hit today. Would you like to take a guess who it was hit off of? His brother, Phil Niekro.
Oh, man, that's
cool.
all-time bragging rights right there. Every family reunion, every Christmas, get together on Easter, Leif Erikson Day, whatever it is, I'm letting him know.
1980. Larry Bird beats Magic Johnson out for the NBA Rookie of the Year. 10 years later, 1990, hinted at this earlier. Nope, that's the next one. Sorry. I got ahead of myself. Oakland A's outfielder Ricky Henderson steals his record 893rd base, breaking Ty Cobb's record.
Say it how Ricky Henderson would say it now.
It's just Ricky being Ricky.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Now the one I alluded to. 1993. Earlier we talked about Jose Canseco having the ball bounce off his head for a home run. And when that happened, I said, doesn't that mean here pretty quick that we're going to have him in his relief appearance that he ends up going on the injured list for? Texas Rangers, Jose Canseco pitches the 8th inning in a 15-1 loss to the Red Sox. He gives up 3 runs on 2 hits and 3 walks and damages his arm.
Nice.
Well, I don't know that it was nice, but...
Greatness.
Are you guys, every time you watch that clip, surprised that, I mean, he got hit in the head with a baseball? That that didn't do more damage. I guess some could say that it did do damage, but
To the ball.
yeah.
Well, if you weren't like a big baseball guy when you were little.
I mean, not like knowledgeable. When
No,
I was
I mean,
little.
just did you play a ton?
Oh yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you've played enough baseball, you know that lots of people get hit in the head with baseballs.
I mean, I don't think he should have died out there. Just,
Yeah, but, I mean,
I just like he didn't even like. If
I feel like
don't
I've been
remember he even like when you get beamed and you're like running. It's like, oh, he's running to first base just fine, and then you look and you're like, and you're rubbing that strawberry or something. He just reacted like he didn't feel anything. It's like a.
well, he's a pretty tough guy, I guess. Yeah. I can remember I'm
got hit in the head with a
being line
baseball.
drived 3 times. Now I came out of the game and wasn't playing anymore after that, but
Yeah.
I don't remember if he stayed in the game or not. No clue.
I played a lot of baseball growing up. I never misplayed a foul ball where it hit me in the head and went over for a home run.
Yeah, I never did that.
Yeah. Of all of my lack of baseball success, I can at least say that didn't happen to me.
Well, if it was a foul ball, Clint, it wouldn't have been a home run.
Did I say foul ball?
You said foul ball. You meant fly ball.
It's not even 7 a.m. How do you guys do this?
Carefully with coffee.
You can barely do it at 3 to 6.
2007, former Red Raider Josh Bard hits 3 hits with a double in a 4-1 Padres loss to the Pirates. I am going to say this the best way a Texan can. Happy Chicken with Wine Day. Because the French would call it coq au vin.
The French would do what now?
Exactly.
Coq au vin. I don't think I knew that.
Chicken with wine.
Chicken with wine.
What is it?
It's chicken. It's basically chicken braised with
No,
wine sauce.
I want the French word.
Coq au vin.
Coco bon?
Coca, COQAUVIN. Coq au vin.
Coco bon.
Coq au vin.
Okay.
Coq au vin.
Coq au vin.
Coq au vin. Again, chicken cooked in wine. That's what this is.
Sounds like Coke with wine.
Okay.
Like the drink.
Yes.
Happy birthday, LaToya Jackson is 70. Carmelo Anthony, one of Jamie's favorites, is 42.
Hello.
Paul Skeens is 24.
One of Clint's favorites
Yeah,
also.
that guy. I actually like Carmelo Anthony in the NBA. That Syracuse version can kick rocks, pal.
Annette Benning is 68, and Eric Davis is 64. And on this day, in 1953, at 11:30 a.m., Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Zhang Noge, a Sherpa from Nepal, become the very first known explorers to reach the summit of Mount Everest. 29,035 feet above sea level. It's the highest point on Earth. The two, part of a British expedition, had made their final assault on the summit after spending a fateful night at 27,900 feet. News of their achievement broke around the world on June 2nd, the day of the Queen's coronation. And Britons hailed it as a good omen for their country's future. It was Mallory who famously quipped when asked by a journalist, why did he climb Everest?
Because it was there.
Because it was there. And that is this day in sports history.
Which is the same reason that Clint said he hosted the morning drive this morning.
Or they're gonna say why I bothered choice. I was like,
Because
why'd you get what'd you annoying? Oh no, he was just sitting
he
there.
was there.
Just there. Why'd you throw that tennis ball at him? I don't know.
He was there.
He was there. Yeah. I'm sure you've been asked this before. Is a big climb like that? It's probably putting it lightly.
I don't want to do
like
anything
just a
glamorous.
big thing that you really have to prepare for on your
Oh,
list.
that you do, absolutely. I mean, you got to go live at base camp for like a week or so just to kind of
Acclimate to
Yeah.
yeah.
But is that like on your?
Yeah,
Is it a bucket list sort of thing for you?
I would love to hike to base camp. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be enough.
That's enough. I
Jamie, you
love my family too much to put that much.
Jamie
yourself
also
at that much
usually
risk.
He also usually checks out when part of the directions say turn at the green-footed dead guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I like these were the first known explorers. Do you think there's anybody that made it up there and just didn't say anything about it?
No, I don't think so. They would have put it on social media.
Well, this was 53, so there was...
Yeah, they would have put it on Twitter.
Yeah, they would have put it on 1953 Twitter. Well, I climbed that there top peak, made it all the way back down. Saw base camp, said, how you doing? This on the 8th Flooring Center chat line from Bullfighter. I don't know what he's talking about. I think Clint got hit in the head with a baseball like 5 pitches out of 8.
Joyce is the one that's had like 7 concussions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has been concussed more times than any man I've ever known.
I only have 2, but not as... He's the only one that... He's got my favorite concussion story of all time, where he keeps on pulling out the pocket schedule.
Yes.
And keeps on relearning about a game.
Because he had forgotten. Apparently, Choice writes down the scores on a pocket schedule every year, and after he was concussed and his dad was driving to the airport, he found out that we lost to Colorado again.
And again.
And again.
And again. And again.
What? We lost to Colorado?
Oh, man, that just sounds terrible. Just keep relearning about that loss over and over and over.
Gosh. Oh, man.
Oh, my
Only
gosh.
Choice.
This on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. Buttface is live at 6 a.m. Nice to hear from you.
We're glad he's not dead.
It's true. It's true. Does he know about the Power Hour? I have heard.
Mm-hmm. You usually tune in for the Power Hour.
I do. That's usually the most that I catch, and I am thoroughly entertained every day.
That's good. Glad to hear it. Glad someone is.
Found your burner. I like how Clint said track and field like it's 2 sports. You don't ever just stress random words, phrases that don't need it.
I want to know what field is, Clint. Well, it's field events.
Yeah, it's the
field
throwing.
Yeah, it's the field events. Yeah.
Javelin.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Shot put.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
Hammer throw.
Good
We're doing
stuff.
that, right?
Are we? We throwing hammers?
What's the one where they like flip a telephone pole over?
Oh, that's good
It's
stuff.
like strongman competition, but what's that one called?
Flipping telephones. Poles.
It's a mouthful.
Pole flipper, kilt wearing dude.
Yeah, you got to wear a kilt to do that.
I like pole flipper. That horse name. It's the morning drive.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
It is the morning drive on Double T 97.3, DoubleTSportsNetwork.com, and the Double T 97.3 mobile app brought to you by Happy State Bank. If you would like to watch us, you can do so on Fox 34 News Now and on YouTube. Our channel is youtube.com/Double T Sports Network. Over there,
How about some great 80s music today, right there. Information Society, you a big fan?
I was about to ask.
I couldn't have told you who it was.
Yeah. Are you a big fan?
I am now.
Okay, good.
Do we? What's another Information Society song?
No clue.
Is that a one-hit wonder ish?
Yes.
Feels that way to me.
It's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but feels that way.
Yeah. Over on YouTube, latest edition of Red Raider Recon is out. Talking baseball. You guys did an end of the season conversation, and also Ask Level every single week. You also will find shorts if you have a short attention span like me. We have the 30 to 90 second variety where
That's good.
you can just see that, and maybe it'll tempt you into watching the whole episode. Who knows?
That's what we're hoping for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the goal with those.
Shorts. You wear a lot of shorts?
I used to wear shorts a lot more when my calves were better. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
No, I was the classic Midwestern kid. Like, it's 50 degrees out, and I'm out at recess at 8 a.m. in shorts. It's just like, it feels fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Now I go the other way because I don't want to get sunburned in the heat. Too pasty. Too porcelain.
Too porcelain.
Alabaster.
Okay.
When I get home from work, one of the first things I do is put on a pair of shorts.
Yeah. I mean, I wear them at the house. Eventually. Yeah. As one does. What about you? How's your shorts life?
I pretty much, if the weather's right, I'm pretty much always in shorts.
Do you remember that one time when we were hosting the Bottom Line together and you got mad because you weren't matching with your shorts and your shirt and I said it on air?
And there was circumstances that played into that. Like I'd played tennis, at lunchtime and
Sure.
had just threw a shirt on and nobody could see the shorts. I didn't really need you to promote the
Point out
fact
you
that I
weren't
wasn't matching.
It was the first time I'd ever seen it.
No,
so
it wasn't
like
it.
seeing, it wasn't
it
Bigfoot.
It wasn't that it wasn't necessarily matching. Didn't I have like stripes on and then also like
You were like camo on the shorts and
yeah.
stripy on top, and that was the other thing. Seeing you wear camo also, it was like seeing Bigfoot
black
ride a
and
unicorn. That's
black
what it was.
and gray camo, not real green and brown camo.
Well, if you're ever in a black and white TV show in the woods, we're not going to see you coming. I'll tell you that much.
It's good.
Black and white deer, they're done.
Clint has the TV on in front of us this morning
You're welcome.
on the SEC network.
I was watching SEC rowing before you got here. Keep going.
We have seen so many cologne ads, which are the dumbest things in the history of ever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who comes
Quickly
up with...
looking at the commercial break coming up, making sure there's no cologne commercial. No, we're good.
Who makes these commercials? I mean, you got an actor shooting an arrow and running and jumping over a cliff and catching the arrow. Like, that's realistic. And that's
Wait, is that the Old Spice guy?
how
If it's the
we're
Old Spice guy, I'm in.
promoting the cologne.
Oh, dude.
Like, what are we doing?
I love cologne commercials, especially that because they're over the top and they're always like dramatic. Like
Oh, yeah, exactly.
They're art. They're not a commercial. They're art. And then
Okay.
I like when they have dumb sayings where they're like running on the beach or something. And they're chasing something down. All of a sudden they're caught in the rain and they're like, "Let sleeping dogs lie." And it's like Arrivederci by Raymar.
So dumb.
It's amazing.
Yes.
You want to write a cologne commercial sometime?
No,
Okay. All right. Let's try it.
do not.
This on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. You can hit us up there as well. Central Texas Hank asked, "Good morning, guys. Is that the dulcet tones of the other Kansas dude I hear?" Yes, I'm in for Chuck Heinz today.
Yes, I like this one on the chat line that said, "Hearing Clint's voice in the morning makes me hungry. When is breakfast? A big breakfast." What? I'm not sure what that says about you, Clint.
I don't care. I'm in on a big. Let's go get a big breakfast.
Well, I think it means he's usually used to like, oh, if I'm hearing him, it's about supper time.
Okay.
That's what I'm.
Okay.
that's what I'm
Okay.
thinking. Yeah.
All right.
Ice Cream Snickers is the best ice cream bar / novelty at the grocery store. In. This on the Yates Flooring Center chat line as well. Check your credit card limit before buying Saturday softball tickets. The resale market is going crazy.
It's a big matchup.
Yeah. You can hear it. 1:30, 92.3 The Hub. So why doesn't Cody Campbell take that money and energy to entice another Power 4 team to improve the schedule that Sark is criticizing?
It's a decent idea.
I mean, Texas is the one that called you out. That's why I think.
I mean,
even
some
you
might say,
know-
why doesn't Cody Campbell take that money and give it to a different program on campus that maybe could use money to help them with NIL, like any of the others that aren't football, basketball, or softball.
Yeah, there's an idea.
I mean, there's a whole lot of other programs that could use that money. I'm just saying,
You're not wrong.
rather than pay some other school.
You're not lying. Yeah.
I'm just saying. We're allowed to help those programs too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that allowed?
It is.
Okay, good. All right, just wanted to make sure.
What are you talking about, Jamie? You're speaking crazy.
As far as just like doing that with another program, I really think that, which would be really funny if they did say, you know what, you're on. Does anybody think that that's actually going to happen? Do you think that Cody or Coach McGuire think that you're actually going to get a yes out of this? Not that they wouldn't take the game. They would. I think that they are being real when they're going out. Like, I think that they would really do this.
Yeah.
I don't think if Del Conte and Sark said, you know what, you're on, that they would be like, well, we didn't mean it. We were calling your bluff. We weren't being serious.
I don't think that is going to happen, but I really like what Coach McGuire has done here.
Yes.
Because I think he's shut Sarkisian up.
Yeah.
Like, stop talking about us unless you're going to do something about it.
And to be fair, I don't think that any Power 4 program at this stage would say, you know what, you're on. Just because we have never seen and will never see this quick of a schedule turnaround for a Power 4 opponent. It's not how football works. And if you want to make fun of this schedule, that's fine. This has been set in advance. And the reason you're 27 and 28 and beyond looks so bare right now, which, by the way, he also said we should know our 2027 opponent that we've been trying to replace here in a couple weeks. So that's exciting.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
Is because you're getting canceled on by Power 4 opponents. North Carolina State, Mississippi State, you had Oregon move things around, right? So I think they made it clear.
In fairness to the Oregon, I'm in support of what they were doing. Because what they did, they traded a weekend so that they could keep a rivalry game.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just saying it doesn't change that you've got a worse opponent,
right?
And you have made it clear that you are trying to go after some of these teams, but you have to have a dance partner.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
And I would love it for it to be Texas or Texas A&M. I would like it to be SMU. I don't know if there's any conversation with Rhett Lashley. I think in-state, still with conference realignment moving around so much, you can find a way to. This sounds like my alarm. You knew that. That was a dirty move. There is a way to have good, still regional games and out-of-conference matchups. But for the most part, nobody wants to do it. And I'm hoping that everyone having to face a Power 4 non-conference opponent in these Power 4 conferences, I hope that changes some of it. I don't know if it will. But I like that those rules are in place.
Yep.
Can you hit the snooze for me?
You're probably a snooze hitter guy, aren't you?
I'm really not.
Good for you, Clint.
I'm one alarm. 10:30 a.m. Wake up, fresh as days. I'm just kidding. I am just a one alarm guy.
I want to be Clint Scott when I grow up.
The Morning Drive podcast from Double T 97.3 is presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Jamie's question of the day on Double T 97.3 is brought to you by Connecticut of West Texas.
All right, we have been talking about scheduling a little bit today.
Mm-hmm.
With the Longhorn fiasco, with the thought of paying extra money to bring a big name opponent in here into Lubbock. So I'm going to ask you this question today. Any year, it could be next year, it could be 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. I want you, if you're still playing 9 conference games and you're playing 3 non-conference games, I want you to design the ideal, perfect non-conference schedule. Who are the 3 teams you're playing?
Team specific or just level?
I want team specific, and I want you to tell me if they're all at home, all on the road, some home, some on the road.
All right, so my perfect schedule is really a kind of a twofer, if you will, because they involve 2 home and homes. If I could make the schedule every single year, and I don't know if this would be good for you, bad for you, or what, but I know it would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start every single year. We're not playing an FCS opponent ever again.
Okay.
We're never playing an FCS opponent. That doesn't mean we won't play a lower level opponent, but we're going to get a UTEP or a Texas State or somebody that's still Division I. This is not a shot at FCS, but we're going to start with them at home. That's going to be a home game every single year.
Okay.
Next, we're going to play someone like a Virginia Tech or a UCLA in a home and home. Someone that I don't think is going to be threatening, but is a Power 4 opponent. And then in week 3, you're going to see your Notre Dame home and home, and it'll be alternate. So if the year that you're at Virginia Tech, if you will, you'll be hosting Notre Dame. So the next year, if you get it in a back-to-back, like in my dream scenario, you're flipping it where Virginia Tech's at home and you still get 2 home games in non-conference.
So regional, lower level D1, and then 2 Power 4, 1 at home and 1 on the road?
A Power 4 home and home that I think that you are definitively better than, it seems like right now. And then a Power 4 that is really going to test you and is going to be that you're pretty certain is going to be a playoff caliber team.
Wow, man, that would be fun.
That's my dream schedule.
Okay.
And you could swap Virginia Tech out with just about anybody of that level. You could swap Notre Dame out for Texas. I would love Texas just to be on the schedule, but if you told me, hey, we can't promise you Texas, but we can give you a Michigan, let's do it. Sure.
Okay, Jeff?
So I was thinking of how I would answer this question. As Clint was talking, I was like, I like that idea. And then he kept talking, I was like, I like that idea too. And then he got to the third one, I'm like, is Clint in my head right now? Because I'm liking all three of these ideas. I would even like I would up the third game a little bit, not where it's going to be a challenge. I would like the third game to be a statement game. The old school college football playoff eliminator type game. That's where I would want to see a Georgia, Ohio State, Indiana, Alabama, like set it up so that your third game is the big game of the week in college football that week. Is the only thing I think I would change on the schedule. This is the game that everybody circles when you pull the schedules for everybody. Mm-hmm. Type game.
Okay. So I would like to start with ACU. I like the little regional rivalry here. I like. I think that it gives you a chance to get your feet wet, get some things figured out. Hopefully, it's not like 2 years ago when it's a challenge for you. Okay.
You should always stretch before working out.
Yes.
They're my favorite of the FCS.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry to say.
I also like and root for ACU, so happy to help them out a little bit, so to speak.
By beating them into the dust.
Yes.
And writing them a really big check.
And I think there's so many ACU fans that are also Red Raider fans.
Yeah.
And so it just kind of ties together. So I like that matchup. The next two, I want to go on the road and then play at home. I would like them both to be Power 4 opponents if possible. And so it's similar to yours, Clint. Just one on the road, one at home. It can be flip-flopped, whatever. And every other year it goes the opposite way, whatever. I'm totally fine with all of that. I don't know that I'm thinking college football playoff team, but I'm thinking Power 4 opponent. One at home, one on the road. And so, if it were up to me, I would pick teams that we've never played before. Mm-hmm. Okay? That we've not seen the Red Raiders match up with. We've not seen, you mentioned, like a Virginia Tech. If we've never been there, send our Red Raiders there. If they've never been here, let's bring them on. Let's bring on somebody new. Mm-hmm. I don't care who it is.
That would be my preferred middle game. That's also my schedule that I would want. I have nothing against the FCS, and I get why those games are on the schedule. That would be my layout for that would be my dream layout for every Power 4 team. Mm-hmm. Just because I think the drama and the entertainment would be ramped up even more, and especially if you go to a 24-team playoff. Hopefully, teams wouldn't be as scared of Texas of the
Jeff, you said something about. Did you say something about a college football playoff eliminator? I don't want these games to eliminate anybody from the possibility of making the playoff. I want them to help you.
Yeah,
even if you lose, you get credit for playing a really good team and non-conference.
Yeah.
I was more of the older days where that was just the 4 and one loss would kick you out of it. Yeah, was the current setup that wouldn't be, but that's the type of game I would be looking for.
Yeah.
Like in theory, Ohio State Texas was last year. Oh wait, that did eliminate a team from the college.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Florida
don't
eliminated.
Even feed into that.
Florida eliminated Texas from the college football playoff.
Playing in overtime against Kentucky and Mississippi State didn't help either.
Yeah, no doubt.
Beating them into the dust 52-51. Well, I was hoping more for this year. You're going to beat them into the dust.
Hey, it was dusty that day. It was West Texas.
If you have problems with them again this year...
we're not scheduling them anymore.
Yeah. More Morning Drive coming up next. It is the Boom 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 on the other side.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
We'll feature Jessica Mendoza and NiJaree Canady. If you remember, back in March, she got to shadow Mendoza at ESPN and talk about her future and talk with her mentor. And we're really excited about the episode. Bonnie, thank you for joining us. I'll just start out with, what made this episode special? You've had a lot of great guests. What stood out about this one?
Hey, Clint, Jamie, and good morning, everybody in Lubbock and listening around. Thank you so much for having me. I don't even know where to start. Well, The Champion's Edge is a show that profiles successful women each week in all different industries, but their common link is that they played sports. And so we profile doctors and lawyers and women on Wall Street, but Jessica Mendoza is a pioneer in her own right for all the obvious reasons. We know her as a softball Hall of Famer, a two-time Olympian. She played at Stanford, but about 10 years ago, she also became the first woman to serve as an analyst from MLB on a national broadcast. So she stands alone in her own right. But what I love about the show is that each week we also have a mentorship segment. And we have had incredible support on this show from Texas Tech, from the university, from some of the folks who are extremely supportive of the athletics department, like Cody and Tara Campbell and Tracy and John Sellers. And if you've been to the softball stadium, Tracy's name is now on the stadium. And so to be able to shine a light on NiJaree in a way that most people don't know her, most people don't realize that she has an interest in going into broadcasting when she's done. Obviously, she went number 2 in the AUSL draft not that long ago. But it was amazing to see NiJaree in a different way, out of uniform, with makeup, shadowing Jess, and knowing that she was interested in going into broadcasting. I was like, okay, NiJaree, we're going to put you in the chair. So when I was done doing my one-on-one with Jessica, NiJaree hopped in there and asked some questions on her own. And it was just, I don't know, I love working with young people, and to see that you have a woman who is just a generational talent, but who's also thinking about the chapter after softball. I thought it was really exciting, and I know it will be so inspirational for the folks who watch the show.
And so in this show, a lot of times you have these mentors like a Jessica Mendoza talking to a NiJaree Canady. How much fun is it to put those kind of people together and see how they interact with each other?
Well, I call this the sisterhood. So we have the Champion's Edge TV show, but every single woman who's profiled for the show, we take that full interview and it becomes a podcast, and the name of the podcast is The Athlete Effect. And so every time we sit somebody down, we say, welcome to the sisterhood. And it's not just the sisters we're bringing in who are current leaders, but we're matching our current leaders with future leaders. And I'll give you another example that, will hit close to home because it was in Lubbock. So we have another guest. Her name is Donna Lamar. She was a sprinter at Tech, and she's gone on to become an extraordinarily successful content and advertising and marketing executive. She's worked for like Spotify and Twitter and Wieden & Kennedy, which is a huge global advertising agency. Donna hadn't been back to campus since she graduated. And when we got in touch with her, I said, oh gosh, we need to bring her back. And not only did we bring her back, but we worked with Dee Dee Campbell and the team in athletics to create a student athlete event. We probably had, like 60 female student athletes who came and they heard about Donna's story and they connected with her and they asked her questions. And it was so awesome to see. And then we brought her to the track. And if you follow Texas Tech track, you may be familiar with Alyssa Colbert. She, struggled with a hamstring injury for a year, but on this day, it was her first meet back, and she ran a PR. And then Donna walks in, and Alyssa's all prepared. She's got this huge race, but Donna walks in, and she starts peppering Donna with questions. She knows all about her background. And just, I think for your community who are so passionate about all things Red Raiders, when they see these episodes, it will make their hearts warm, because at the end of the day, for as much as we love our student athletes, they're also there to get an education, and they're bright, and they're hungry, and they're energetic, and they're driven, and they're curious. And so just being able to see that on a weekly basis, specifically for these mentorship segments, is super, super cool.
So we all know how special NiJaree Canady, the player, is, but what stood out about her, meeting her in person and just kind of getting to know her a little bit more?
She's a gentle giant. When we hear her talk, and you see this anytime, she'll have a great outing, she pitches a perfect game. It's hard for her to take credit for herself. It's always team first, which we love. We love that. We want to be inclusive, and we can't do anything without the team and the people surrounding us. And that's all really important. But Jessica and I spent the day coaching Nija up. And one of the things that I said to her is, I appreciate your approach to interviews and how much you love your teammates. If you want to be successful in broadcasting, you have to have an opinion. You have to be assertive. And I hope that was some food for thought for Nija as she starts thinking about, okay, of course she's going to be playing softball as long as she can, but there's also going to be opportunities because the AUSL, it's not a year-round league. She's going to have other opportunities to go into broadcasting. So she's this gentle giant who is just the kindest soul, and so glad that, she's part of this Texas Tech team and, that wants to go to World Series and win championships. But I think she came away from that experience learning two things. Number one, she has to be more vocally assertive if she wants to go into broadcasting. But number two, she got a real taste of the frenetic pace of live television. And that's one of the things that she and Jess talked about pretty extensively. One of the things that she asks about when she's in the chair, doing her portion of the interview. I think she was in awe a little bit of watching Jess, starting on Get Up and then running over to do a hit for the 730 Sports Center, then running back to Get Up and then going on First Take and then going on Vibe Check. I mean, Jess, when she's in studio, she's going from show to show to show to show. And I think as Nija was following her, and you'll see that the conversation they have about it, I think that was really eye-opening for her.
You can watch that episode again here in Lubbock, 9 a.m. on ABC. That is The Champion's Edge. They also have the Athlete Effect podcast. You can also see feature standalone episodes available on YouTube or wherever your podcasts are available. Bonnie, we appreciate you coming on. We're excited to watch the episode and see the conversation with Jessica Mendoza and with NiJaree Canady.
Thank you so much. And for some reason, if you can't get it on TV, it will also be on our YouTube channel. I think those drop on Wednesdays, so it's the Champions Edge TV on YouTube. So we'd love your feedback. We'd love to hear from you. Lubbock has been a great community to work with during the course of the show, and we're just super appreciative to have all of you involved.
We're excited to see it and excited to be involved. Hopefully you will get... I can't imagine there'll be any sort of bad feedback, so we're excited to tune in.
Fingers crossed. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Bonnie.
You can follow Bonnie Bernstein on Twitter and social media at Bonnie Bernstein. You can also follow at Champions Edge TV. There's also at the _athlete _effect that you can follow the podcast version, so make sure to tune into all their social media over there.
Yeah, I think it's just absolutely awesome that the show is... it feels like the true base in this is to promote these terrific female athletes, not just for being great athletes, but what they can be after that. Mm-hmm. And like she's talking about, so many successful people in the business world and all that were former female athletes are able to take that step and be, because of their competitive nature, because of their dedication, their hard work and all that, it transitions over into real life, into the business world. And I think it's great that they're able to promote those. And I don't think it's a shock to any of us here that NiJaree Canady would be a kid who seems very driven, and competitive, and will end up ultimately having a lot of success in life even after softball is over.
It would be awesome to see her professional career play out, and then see her in a similar role of what you see Jessica Mendoza in, talking about being an analyst at a College World Series or breaking things down on ESPN. It'd be really fun if the career works out like that. Mm-hmm. Certainly, she's going to work hard at it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
This has been the Morning Drive Podcast, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Check out our library of Double T 97.3 podcasts at doublet97.3.com.